Here we are again with a gear review video that will cover everything you see here. Everything from headsets, mice, keyboard, the laptop itself, MSI gaming monitor, mods for the keyboard, and general things. So, let's see what we have. Let's go through a list. I made one on Microsoft Word. So to start off, we have the gaming laptop. It's the MSI GL65 Leopard. This is it. I really like it. It has all of these cool things. And then on the back, it has a lit up dragon. It's really cool. I mentioned in the last video I really like these spines, and I still do. This doesn't bend too easily at all. Actually, this is a very durable laptop. Per key RGB SteelSeries keyboard. A bunch of outputs on the left side. We still have the HDMI, the RJ45. Everything else is plugged in. You have the mini DisplayPort, USB, USB-C, and then you have your audio and audio in. You have your SD card over here, 2 more USBs, the power, and that's about it for this side. The speakers are just underneath the front, one here and one here. They're not bad. Trackpad's fine. I don't often use this by itself anymore. So, next thing, keyboard. I bought a very expensive keyboard. As you can see here, it's the Kinesis Gaming Freestyle Edge RGB split keyboard with Cherry MX switches, and you can hear that here. And I have to delete whatever I just did and put that back. Okay, so I did install some isolators with this enhanced kit. I installed all of those on every single key that you see here on this keyboard and this number pad. Just makes it really soft. It makes it so it doesn't clack onto the board itself with the keys. This enhanced kit came with a bunch of stuff for cleaning the keys, so if I ever need to take it apart again, I can just dust it out really nicely. There's even some leftover ones. Some people with more keys on their keyboard might need those. I'll leave that there for now. Other than that, I got the rubberized keys for backlit keyboards. So I have the WASD. I have the one installed here. I usually just play Halo Master Chief Collection with that. Over here I have the number pads. I just thought they looked cool. They give you this cool key puller. It works. I like it. One cool feature about these is this super soft. You can hear it. It's really soft. Just really a pleasure to use. You have tenting on the bottom. You can go up like that. You can go up like that, and you can go up like that. So it gives you 5, 10, and 15 degrees of rotation. You can also take it off by pinching there, and it just snaps off and snaps on. These rests also snap off if you want. And it's the same on the left. You have macro keys. You can remap any key on this keyboard. I love that. You can set between different profiles. Say profile 9 is white, but I added some macros to it and I color coordinated them. You can also set macros on the FN layer, and that just gives you double the options. I personally use profile 6, which matches this keyboard to this keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry, my hand was in the way there. I'll give you a better shot of that without my hand in the way. So I'll post most of this in the description so you can see everything that I did, or you can take a screenshot of this or pause it. So the number pad, I actually bought this before I even bought my keyboard, though it does work because I don't have a number pad on this keyboard. I just have the numbers on the top row. But I like it a lot as the keyboard, the calculator button, and it does have different dimming modes. So we have a slight problem. So this happened last time, it cut off early. This time I realized it, and I went over a few things after it cut off, so I'll go over them, or I'll go over them again, and then we'll do that. So escaping this makes it like glow on and off. It's really cool. Or off entirely, and then you have steady. Okay, so that's the number pad. So the gaming mouse, again, well, I guess not again for you guys, but SteelSeries 3, Rival 3, really like it. I have it currently set up to match the colors of the keyboard here and here. This keyboard and this mouse can be modified on the same software. It's the SteelSeries Engine 3, works really well. You can change the clicking speed or the pointer speed with this button here. You can set up to 5 different custom layouts for your mouse and put it all on to change with that. So, programmable side buttons. You can program these buttons. You can program the mouse wheel. You can change the DPI. I think you can also change the DPI and what it does at this button, and that's dots per inch. So if I wanted to, let's come over here so you can see my mouse. I can click it to go really fast, and then I'm doing the same movements here. So here's really slow, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, and the fastest that it will go. So it has 5, and then we're back to small. I usually like to keep it somewhere in the middle. It helps with sniper shooting games and driving games. If I'm driving a Warthog in Halo, for instance, I'll have it on one setting versus the sniper, I'll have it on another. Whether depending on if I have like all of this space open, because I can move this out of the way because it's completely portable. Oh well, it's wired, but and then I'll have good for flick shots, or if I'm doing driving and I want to keep it right here and just keep it nice and tidy for fast steering response times. Okay, on to the next thing, the gaming mouse pad. $30, Amazon. Most of this I bought on Amazon, I'm sad to say, but that's what it is. So the gaming mouse pad came from MSI, has the really cool dragon on it. It's really soft material, I really like it. Everything glides across it really nicely. Of course, you can see everything. Shooting this in Ultra HD, so you should be able to get a good feel for this. And that's the sound that it makes when I touch it. So now we have the gaming monitor. That's what you're looking at right now. And so this is an MSI Optics Mag 27.4 QRF QHD. You can read all the rest of the specs, but basically it's a 165 hertz refresh rate, 1440, which is really cool. It's 27 inches. It's big enough for me sitting at the end of a table here. This is just like a lifetime folding table that I made into a desk for now. And my phone is getting really warm because I'm recording this on a Galaxy Note 9. So next thing, we're going to go to cable management. So I bought all of these Velcro ties for everything, from my mouse to my monitor cables. I keep everything pretty tidy, even my mouse cables wrapped up here because I don't need it to be very long. And that was big kit. I still have a lot of management capabilities left. I barely used any of it. So I have a USB switcher as well. So I often plug in my work laptop, put it here, and then my gaming laptop's over here, and so I'm using internet here and that, and so I'll plug in this to use AutoCAD on it with work. And so this is a switcher. It just goes back and forth between 1 and 2. These are the outputs, these are the inputs. It's USB 3.0, so it works really well, and it's really fast. And if it needs extra power, it did come with a cord. I think that's mini USB or micro USB. Can't remember. And that'll give it 5-volt powered. So next we have the gaming headset that came with the laptop after a review rebate deal. It's not the best. I'm planning on replacing the ear pads because they're not big enough. My ears tend to hurt a little bit. But all in all, it's a pretty nice gaming headset. And last but not least, We have the cable that I bought. I'm just including this anyway because this is the only way that you will get DisplayPort out of this laptop. It does not go through on the HDMI. So it's really only reasonable to get DisplayPort to DisplayPort to get the 144p with 165 hertz. And it does reach that. It does it very simply. I play BeamNG, I play Halo Master Chief Collection. Both aren't light games. They're not mega, like harsh games like Tomb Raider or I can't remember the name, but Linus Tech Tips always uses that as a reference when they do their stuff. I know someone asked me if they could see the MSI Afterburner, or no, it was the MSI Dragon Center. This is what that looks like. So it's still this style. This works for now. Sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the update. My CPU temperatures are fine. That's all fine. You can do different user scenarios with this. I usually keep it on extreme performance or user. You can set up your own fan speeds for your CPU and GPU. And that's pretty cool. You can also set up gaming modes. You can do crosshairs. You can do everything. You can do ambient lighting, Mystic Light. So that's what the back of this monitor looks like. And you can see what it's doing right now. You can also use another program called Gaming OSD by MSI. This is what that looks like. You can turn on your refresh rate so you can see it in the corner. It doesn't do it on the laptop because that's not what it does. I usually keep that off. You can change everything on here. You can have it set for different things. I usually keep it on user because it lets me see all the colors. If I go to FPS, half of the colors turn out gray, and it's great for first-person shooters, so I switched to that for playing Halo. But user, I usually keep it pretty low. So that's that. I'm not really sure what else you guys want to see. I guess I will talk a little bit more about this laptop. You can hear the clicks. It's pretty soft, it's pretty quiet. The cool thing is you can switch the FN and Windows keys. I've done that because I like controlling volume with one hand. So if I want my volume down, that's all I have to do. If I want my brightness up and down, that's really all I have to do. Number pad really comes in handy. It does get a little bit greasy looking over time, but you can just clean that with a microfiber cloth and it'll look brand new. The cooler boost button is here. So you can hear my fans both just kicked up. I'll show you what speeds they're running on Dragon Center. So user scenario general settings monitor. They're both running at over 6,000 RPM right now, which is pretty cool. And it'll bring those temperatures down really quick. If you're ever running a game and you want this thing on your lap but you don't want to be boiling, you can do that. I also downloaded all of these backgrounds from MSI.com because I think they look cool. This one matches my keyboard. Turn that off. This is gaming mode basically. I don't really do anything with this. It used to change what this did, but now it doesn't because, well, I leave this alone. But I will show you guys the software one more time of the SteelSeries Engine 3. So SteelSeries Engine changed to SteelSeries GG. Not sure what that means. Doesn't really matter to me. Here we have both of my things that are plugged in. You can change configurations really quickly from this drop down here. I have an Ave Maria one because it's blue. It's probably reactive in some way. There's Aqua, which does this really cool thing. I'll just scroll through them here. I'll tell you what they are. So we have Chakra, which kind of fades in and out. I think I named that one. Configuration 1. Not sure what that is. We have Rainbow Split, which goes out from the middle. Work Blue. I just made that to be steady. That's actually what I have it on most of the time. I have Flashy, which is just purple and red, being purple and red. I'm going to turn this lamp here off so you can see that better. Roulette came stock. And then next we have Disco. think you can just disable everything. So that's really cool. Also, Gold Splash, I think, came with it. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that one yet. You just click on the configurations and you can come in here and do whatever you want. You can highlight all the keys and then change what they are. Say, I wanted this to be this color. It'll do exactly that in real time, really easily. So that's really cool. I'm going to revert and exit out of that. I don't want to make a new configuration right now. I will, however, go back to Work Blue Steady. I do have Work Blue. I think Work Blue, yeah, Work kind of goes through like that. But I like Steady because it matches this. And this can be customized in its own application. You can also do Prism Sync, which is pretty cool. Audio visualizer. This works very well, which basically makes this into like where it jumps with the bass and the treble and everything. It's really cool. You can do a bunch of different stuff for just about everything. So, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, if you guys want to see BeamNG run, we'll run that again, just like last time. And hopefully this doesn't cut out. So I just opened it. It should be running. Of course, BeamNG is a very heavy game. So we'll just spawn in to a map. Don't judge me. I downloaded an A86 Trueno car pack. I'm a car guy. I love cars. It's kind of why I have this game. So let's get in here and pick a better car. Is there a better door? And in fact, there is. There is a better door. This is not that door, but we're going to see what it is. My phone is going to start burning my hand soon. So hopefully this is the last part of this video. I've been having to do them in 5-minute segments because I'm recording in such high quality. And apparently, so that's full screen mode. I just switched to, and of course everything has to load really quick. And so you can see the refresh rate is up here. We're running right now at 133, 152. So not bad, not the 165, but this is a very strange car to be running in this game. So let's see if it drives. Let's go up a gear and it flips immediately. That's really, really interesting. Yeah, no, that doesn't go anywhere but in a straight line. So you can see we're running pretty good frames. And the car is still running for some reason, so. Yeah. Doesn't do too bad. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Subscribe if you want. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be uploading is, but that can be up to you guys. If you keep asking me for videos, I will keep making them, and you guys can have a good time. Someone asked me recently if I would buy this computer again. I would, in a heartbeat. A year after buying it the first time, I would buy it again. Absolutely. I love this laptop. RTX 2070, 10th gen i7. It's just a really good laptop. I have no problems with it whatsoever. Except for I didn't know how to turn the webcam on when I bought it. It was off and I had a meeting, and I didn't know that if you go here and you can actually turn it off with this button here. So that's that. Have a good day. God love you, and happy gaming. And we're not gone yet. I thought it would be cool to show you guys some kind of B-roll footage, or, you know, just good images that show you the quality of certain things. So we're gonna get really close up in here with this supposed 4K footage. I know we're on a 2K screen, but that's okay. Let's see if we can actually change the quality here to 1440p HD. And that should be just about as good as it needs to be for this. Let's see if we can go to our next one. Oh, that looks very good. I like that a lot. Yes, that is good. And this is just on my user setting right now for my monitor, but I can bump it up a little bit. So let's do that. I'll pause it. So I went back and I put it onto movie. So that should be good for this. So you can see it's pretty sharp for just about everything, and that's getting really close. So this is a really good screen. I really enjoy it. I don't use it to its full potential often, but it does the job for me. I mostly use it for AutoCAD because it's massive. So we're just going to open that back up and put that back to user. And it's really just that simple. Now to some close-up shots. I wish I had some music to play. I don't. Also, I wish my hands were steadier, but they're not. And I wish my keyboard was clean. And I still have the sticker on here because I like things to stay new. I just took the sticker off this like 30 minutes ago. All of my cables. I'm sorry to everyone who is ever OCD in the slightest, because that is just not fun, I hear. And that should be everything. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day.